do you want, Shepard?
I can ask about you, Wrex.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Like what?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why do you leave your system?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Sorry, I don't get that.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
That seems to be what you're doing right now. Just by yourself.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
But Jared didn't, right?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
So you went there? Unarmed?
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
You should have led with that.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Can I ask about his family?
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
I would love to see a krogan
I've
cry.
got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Well, what kind of unfinished business, Wrex?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Anything special about that armor?
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
It's like a Turian British museum, is that what's going on? We can go look for it. if we have an idea where it could be.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Good.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Now we can go and hunt down Ton Actus, Wrex family armor. After talking to Wrex, you learned that he's looking for his family's ceremonial armor. It was taken by the Turians after the Krogan rebellion, and now a profiteer named Ton Actus has it. Somewhere in the Argos Row cluster. Well, let's go look. You should have a pretty decent idea of where that could be. Speaking of companion quests. So we've done one for Garrus. We just did one for Tali. Now we can do one for Wrex. As far as I know, Liara, Kaden, Ashley don't have one.
Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
It's from last episode. I'm glad that we were able to make a difference. Oh yeah, I still hadn't left this area yet. Argos Row was about here. Well, there's Hydra and there's Phoenix. I believe Hydra we've been to. Now let's survey the Phoenix system. A carbonaceous asteroid. This asteroid is emitting a weak intermittent signal at a frequency of 1540 megahertz. Prothean data disk recovered. Let's look at these planets. Gas giants with no remarkable features. Cool, thanks. I guess those have to be there as well. A rare element. Oh, that's the planets we can land on. Let me first check if there's anything else. Light metal. Okay. And then Tuntao is an enormous low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere makes the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide, with deposits of various light metals. Silicon dioxide, I believe that's just sand. While Tuntao is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos Row cluster to land for drive discharge. It's like a truck stop. Well, we'll bring Wrex because he did request to go along on this mission. And then, let's bring Kaden again as well. So we do have his tech powers and we have a bunch of biotics. Here we are. What if we give you 4 points in shotguns, Wrex? And then we can also double check his equipment. Tsunami assault rifle. Let's give you that. Oh, this Crossfire 7 is actually even better. I'll give you Shredder rounds. Against organics. And a combat scanner. And you already have a pretty good shotgun, the Sokolov. What if I want that one, though? Caden, I just already checked with you. Wrex has good armor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at our map. Hidden structure right nearby. An anomaly. Is it possible to get there? Let's head straight for that anomaly to the north and make a little circle, and then we'll end up at the what might be Ton Actus's base. Ooh, look at that view. Beautiful sunlight coming in. It's very shiny. Probably salt plains, something along those lines. Obviously a pyramid of some sort. This is also a Prothean structure. Which goes to show you that they've also been in all kinds of places. An Asari capsule. Well, let's recover this artifact. You found one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings on this body. It's possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. Maybe. There's a different planet where there is a structure like this that we can get a data disk from the pyramid, but... Sorry, I'm just driving all over this historical thing. It's very cool. Yeah, doesn't this just look like salt flats? Very interesting terrain. Then our next location will be over there-ish. Here we are. Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't see it. Mercury. Large deposit of mercury. And we move on to right nearby some debris. Usually, again, a crashed probe that we can then salvage. Wonder if we can see it already from up here. I don't think so. Or I just don't know where to look. Now it's beyond this mountain range. Here it is. It almost looks like Alliance. Oh, that was a hard lock. Oh, right. Item limit. Great. And then our final mineral is about there. And then we can head straight for the compound. Hidden compound. This one's interesting because it's right on that border, on the edge of the world, the operational area. If you go too far beyond the border, you automatically get picked up by the Normandy and put back where you started. And look, we're actually in the red where I'm sitting here. Lithium. Actually, the fastest way to get to the hidden structure might actually be to just go back to the Normandy and land on the planet again. We'll be dropped off back at the same spot that we started at. Look at that, so wide and open. It's a really cool planet. Wrex said he would be quite fortified. So we'll see what it looks like when we get a little closer. What kind of defenses there are. There's definitely enemies there. Oh yeah. Oh, landlubbers. I think we'll just crash this place. Hello. That's how we do. Okay, I might want to equip on my pistol, instead of tungsten rounds, on something like shredder rounds. And we'll head into the compound.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
I'm glad you know this is the place, just from by sense of smell.
Some action.
Come on, enemies. I got their attention already. But they're in cover.
Fire in the hole! Incoming!
Oh, interesting. Again, you also use lift on this guy? It's one down. Oh, hello. Let's non-act this. Ooh. I immediately pop barrier and shield boost and a medigel. And what can we do over here? Sabotage would be good. Throw. Maybe warp.
Fire in the hole! Incoming!
He's right there. Yes, I got him lifted up. That bastard's dead. That missed. Throw a barrier on yourself again. It's a very tough enemy. Just refusing to die.
Shield down.
There he is. There, that's one. Okay, what else? We have our powers recharged, most of them. Okay, here's a pirate. What we do is overload and do singularity. Oh, something happened there. Looked like he went through the level. Let's see, we do throw, sabotage, and warp all at the same time. I can probably run up to this guy. Oh. And neural shock. Yes. That's all of them. I don't know what that was, the explosion up there. There must have been a fuel tank or something. Yep, there was. That's what got that sniper up here. Okay, nothing on this end. Let's look at this side room. Oh, there it is. There's the safe we're looking for. Upgrade kits. Medical kit. Wetware kit. Very good. That actually will give us a good biotic amp maybe for ourselves. Polaris amp. Slightly worse cooldown bonus. I think that's still worth it. What about you, Caden? Yeah, take this one. No, take that Prodigy amp, actually, for the cooldown bonus. Okay, then we can get Wrex's armor from this safe.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
I can be totally indifferent, but I can say that's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Wrex touches his grandfather's armor. His expression, thoughtful perhaps? Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Okay, if there's one more room downstairs, I want to go check that out. Looks like could be a fake door again. No, it's a real door.
Good as new.
Medigel. Crate with some stuff in it, and a hardened crate. Human heavy armor, Turian medium armor. Well, we can see if that is useful for anyone. Great, and that's all we can get in this place. And it's back to the Normandy. Do I have... Yeah, that quest is completed. So I can check if Wrex has anything new to say, but I suspect he won't. Because we just talked to him here in the building.
Shepard?
Wrex?
Commander, Caden here. Please like and subscribe.